Bodle, congratulations on the win today. How'd you find that?
Oh, no, I'm made up, Fundamentally, first things first, them lads gave us everything today. Everything that we've asked them to do since we came into a football club, they've done it. There'll be some things that are totally different. There'll be some things that might not even believe in themselves, but they've actually put the football club before themselves, and they've given everything. There's lads in there that are saying, Amis are tight and this is tight, and absolutely can believe it. I can't, I'm looking forward to seeing, starts in terms of running and sprints and all that sort of stuff. Because let's not get this wrong, these are a top club. And they've got a right chance of winning league. I've got loads of respect for them. They don't stop running, they don't stop working, they stick to a plan, they've got some top management. And that's not tongue-in-cheek, that's absolutely bang on. Like, these are top lads. But I think today we edged it. I think, first half, I thought we were better than them, apart from maybe the last 10, 15 minutes of first half. I thought we started well second half, and again, we have these little spells where we drop for 10 minutes. But, these are just step 4 teams, trouble for 25 minutes, 30 minutes. They're a good side, they're a good setup, they win battles. Jack Dando don't lose an header. Ricky at the back, he's a quality defender. Lads in midfield, don't stop running. Lad up top is a nightmare. I mean, teams will look at that tonight, and Gav Alexov, I think he got injured at weekend, and we know Gav pretty well. But, Eddie's a nightmare. It's probably worse for our back, our couple of centre-halves, because he's non-stop running. So, these are a top team, and I'm absolutely made up. And look, on a selfish point of view, call it how it is, we need to get results, and we need to get them quickly. So, as much as I can hide behind, we knew, and we're bringing in new people, and we're changing philosophies, let's get it right. We needed to pick up points early. I thought the performance on Saturday against a very good side again was good, and I think if we'd have scored each second half, we'd have gone on to win the game. But, it's easy to say that now. But, no, I think we were better than these today, and that says something. But let's not get it wrong. I've not come into a broken team. It's been a couple of results that ain't gone the way. Junior and Gabe before have, set up right. They've got some good players in here. Blake, who's been at the club previous, who's just left, he's brought some good quality into the football club. So when I was sitting down last night talking to Decker, I told him that, we've got a good squad coming here today. So I'm made up. Long answer to a short question, but I'm absolutely made up. I'm buzzing. I'm glad for them in that dressing room. I'm absolutely made up for fans, because there must have been 100 of our fans right behind dugout that did stop. And the big thing for me was, when it went to 2-1, they did turn on them. Now, that's a great fan base, because we are going to have sticky moments. It's easy to celebrate when we 1-0. It's easy to celebrate when we go and win 3-2. But when it went to 2-1, they did stop. They didn't stop applauding. They did change the mindset. The comments didn't get negative. They were fully supportive, and I thank you for that, because we're going to need that throughout the season, because we're going to have bumps in the road, and, we're not going to get everything right. And the lads are going to misplace passes and miss shots and miss time tackles and everything else. But they were brilliant today. The lads were brilliant today. The club's been brilliant since I've got in. So I think it would just deserves, and we played better than these tonight. Just.
Awesome. And obviously you just touched on bringing in a few new lads there. Obviously Chris, JT and Callum all made their debuts today.
Yeah.
How do you think they went on?
Well, obviously Callum, technical player. I think Callum got caught up today in terms of wanting to do right things for lads. It's a natural response to want to be liked, by people around you. And I think there were times, if he'd have been playing for Rainworth, he would have took the mantle on. He'd have had the confidence to go by people a little bit more, been a bit more selfish, bit more dynamic. But I think he scored first half. He got the goal. That's a quality finish. And their right back didn't want to get near him. He went by him 5, 6, 7 times. And look, that's fantastic at this level for a winger to go by, the full-back that many times. He did it second half. He looks tired in there, and I just want everyone to get round him and support him. I heard a couple of comments in terms of Messi, and he's got that about him, low centre of gravity. He'll go by people for fun. And I think the fans and the lads, you can see, the lads don't know him, and after 10, 15 minutes, lads are saying, get it into Cal, get it into Cal, get it into Cal. And that's the backing they need. It's all right coming from me, it's all right coming from fans, but when your teammates respect you as much as these lads have done today for Cal, it's the first 10, 15 minutes, that shows you he's going to be a good player for this football club. So I'm made up. Salty is everything that you're going to get. He's a leader. He's natural. Him and JT, I thought they were outstanding. Thought a couple of times, a little bit of communication issues, but you're going to get that, because that's what happens at any level of football club. 2 new centre-halves coming in. And look, we've left 3 centre-halves that played on Saturday at home today. Dirks has been captain and he's come out today. So, but look, even in terms of like Dirks, not made a murmur. I've sent him a message today to say he's not playing. He's an absolute class individual. I know he's got a lot going on in his private life in terms of wanting to get on into media himself and everything else, but he was class. And then when he came in, he showed us up. We went to a fight for the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, and he's class. So look, I would say, and that is, again, going on, there are lads who didn't even get on today, okay? They're going to be, part of this football club. They're good eggs, they're good people, and I'm made up for everybody. But no, the 3 new lads, I thought they were outstanding on debut. It's not an easy place to come to. They'll not get an harder game than that, I dare say, all season. And we're talking to a couple more that we're hoping to get in over the next couple of weeks. One we might have to wait 28 days for. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, now made up with lads who are new starters.
Awesome. And then finally, obviously, we're back at home on Saturday. Apple be fanning them at home. Expecting any lads back who were out injured?
Yeah. Seb should be back. Seb should definitely be back. We're going to wait on a couple more. Kiani probably will be back again. Which, I mean, yesterday I looked at it and never really have I had a squad reply to say I think we had 22 available yesterday. Now, when you put that to Saturday when I think we had 14, which, is fantastic, but it shows me that people want to be here and they want to be part of what we're doing. So that's fantastic. It makes my job hard and I have to have difficult conversations. And I don't care what anyone says. I mean, no one looks forward to telling people who's put effort in, who's run round for you on the previous Saturday, that they're not going to be in a squad. And I've had every lad got back to me and said a positive message, and I appreciate that. And it's a difficult job, and I don't enjoy it. I really don't. But it's part and parcel of the job, so you have to do it. So, yeah, look, Appleby Frodingham on the weekend. The big thing that I'll take from Sharbrook and I'll take from Clay Cross is that you would look at that, and these lads might look at it, so we've been to Wombwell and we beat them 3-2, and Appleby Frodingham, and we're at home, and this and other. Like, complacency kills at this level. Like, we can't afford to drop points. We just ain't got that. We haven't got that opportunity to do that. So we need to be back at it. Now, that'll show us how good we are. Okay, that'll show us how good these lads are. That if we can go from this and still turn it on Saturday, then we might have a decent side. Okay, so every game's a new challenge. They'll bring us problems. And I just want to make sure that them lads in that dressing room don't just think we're just going to stroll up to teams and just turn them over, because it just don't happen at this level and it can kill you. And it did me last year at the beginning of the season at Sharbrook. And I'm absolutely determined not to let that happen this year.
Awesome.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.